So good morning, it's February the 4th?
No.
Okay.
March the 4th. But you were close, babe.
Good morning, it's March the 4th, not February the 4th. Good morning, it's March the 4th, and we just had a tsunami warning from New Zealand. They had an earthquake this morning, which was 7.1, but since then they've had 2 more earthquakes. So the French Polynesian government are suggesting that there could be a wave that reaches us. It will only be about 70 centimetres, but we're only in 4 metres of water and it's a very constricted anchorage. So we're going to up the anchor and we're going to go out into deeper water just so that we're not pushed around so much in here. At least 2 of the boats have just gone out, and we've just spoken to a French chap who is waiting to see what the locals do. He reckons the locals were going to move all of their boats away from the wall. Oh, our neighbours also just turned their engine on, so we're going to move off. Do you think that's the best thing to do?
Totally do.
Oh,
Absolutely
yeah.
No choice.
Absolutely, yes.
So we're off ski, just getting the anchor alarm sorted out, and then we'll be off.
We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, heck, love it. But yes, we're gonna head out.
Ready, boys?
Yes, indeed.
We are going to head out like the other boats.
Yeah, there's a third that guy's doing it.
Our neighbour over there is putting his anchor up. 2 cats have already left the bay. Luckily there's not many boats left in here anyway, but we are very close to the rocks here and in only 4 metres of water. Right, so let's get the anchor up.
So if you don't hear from us again, we're dead. If you don't hear from us in the next 2 hours, we're dead.
Luckily we're a very long way away from where the earthquake was, but they're actually mentioning Hiva on the website.
Ah, okay, cool. So yeah,
as in the place in Hiva to watch out for, not Hiva, but Hiva, and that's exactly where we are. So
which is disappointing because Hiva does have a tsunami alarmi.
I'm pretty sure we've got one here as well.
Do
there
we?
You go. Right then. I haven't heard it.
There's been a tsunami alarmi.
Ready?
Yes. You're in the way. Get up.
Intense button pressing action. Look at this. Whoa! The action is it's life threatening.
Look. Oh, it stopped. Ready?
How's it going?
Hello.
Oh, it's just a little blurry.
Blur. Eyeball. It's very attractive.
It's not. You're ugly attached to a very attractive person.
You're so humble.
Oh, very humble. So,
Lovely.
there you go. Anchors up.
That was easy.
Fabuloso. Now we leave.
You know, it's amazing what taking off all of the safety mechanisms on a winch does.
Sam, shush. We're
Just
not
makes
allowed to
it
mention
work
that.
perfectly.
Shush.
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 Everything's
child.
better without
Shush.
safety.
Safety first. So we don't need.
If the winch gets too
Come on,
hot,
out.
it'll melt. That's fine.
Oh. Okay.
So I think the anchor is up. Pretty much everybody is now on their boats lifting anchors or is already out into the deeper water. I'm thinking we're going to go deeper than those guys. I think they're anchored in about 12 metres. I think we need to be significantly deeper than that. But we'll see. We've got an hour before it's due to arrive. Potter out and see what we see. It's exciting though, isn't it?
Yes.
But not in a good way. It's not the good sort of excitement.
It is exciting, yes.
Taking a
It is.
walk over the hill
No.
would have been much better, wouldn't it? That's what you
No.
wanted to do all along.
No, I did. No, that's what I was opposed to doing.
So you've invented this whole tsunami to avoid a walk into town.
That's why the tsunami alarm hasn't gone off. I hacked into their website.
Terrible business, Evan. Terrible
Yes.
business.
I mean, I don't want to go to the bank. There's all those people in New Zealand displaced. Oh, that doesn't matter.
Thank you, Sammy.
As long as I don't have to go to the bank in town. Oh,
It's all about you, Evie.
it is. Isn't it, Sam?
No.
Ah, yeah, boy, it's all about me. Oh, I can zoom out. Sam.
I'm sure Mother's going to love watching this video back.
Anchors up.
Anchors
Yeah.
Just going to head out into slightly deeper water, but it's not 4 metres deep. Right,
7 metres, is this deep enough?
7 metres, not deep enough. Oh, the other two, there's the other two cats have only gone here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
That's deep enough.
they're catamaran.
Are they anchored or what?
I don't know, we'll have a slow drive past.
They are catamarans, so they are shallow.
A bit further out. So how deep are we now?
We're now nearly 50 metres.
Cool.
So the advice says to get out to over 100. That's what constitutes deep water. That's quite a long way away.
Yeah.
But the difference between 100 and 200 metres is about 3 boat lengths.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know if it's going to be safe sitting on that shelf, or we should be this side or that side. You know, we'll see. There's a difference of opinion. So there's 4 boats that have headed out into properly deep water. A couple of boats have hung around in the 10 to 15 metre mark, and I think some are still staying where they are. There's been no movement of the fishing fleet yet. Excuse me. No movement of the fishing fleet as yet. I was expecting those guys to come out because the way they're tied up, a drop of a metre up and then back down and then up again is pretty violent. But we'll see. They may well come out in half an hour. They go super fast, so it won't take them long to get out here. We'll just have to sit out here and bob around for an hour or so, I think.
But I think even Maria, there's half of Maria has been moved away from the land. So
Yes.
even as far back as Tahiti and Maria and the Society Island
They've shut the roads, started
they've
trying to
shut the
evacuate
roads.
people from the coast.
there. So it'd be interesting to see. And there's a big press conference currently going on in New Zealand
Uh-huh.
about it all, which I've just partially watched.
Exciting times.
So exciting times. Never been in a tsunami before.
Don't want to be in one again.
There was a threat of one when we were in Panama, wasn't there? When we were anchored
was in Las
anchored in
Brisas.
Las Brisas.
Amongst everything else that was going wrong in Las Brisas, what with the engine and the lightning and the lockdown and there was a tsunami alert. Just had a little bit of spice one morning, but that was cancelled pretty soon afterwards. There was a tsunami alert this morning when we got up, but that was cancelled. But since then there have been a couple of more earthquakes, one of which was bigger, which is what's caused this now. It's incredible to think that New Zealand's 2,000 miles away, and an earthquake that happened a few hours ago has already got here. It's unbelievable. But we'll see. Give it an hour, see what we get.
So it's now 3 o'clock. The tsunami was forecast for 2:30. But the High Commission of French Polynesia are still not cancelling the alarm just yet. It hit, what's it called?
Tahiti?
Tahiti, that's it. It was supposed to be, well, it's forecast to be about 1.5 metres, and I think they ended up with about 10 centimetres. So, hopefully, well, I don't think we'll even notice it out here. How deep are we now?
83 metres.
83 metres, right. So we're not quite over the drop-off yet.
Not quite.
But I think we'll probably turn around and go back in a minute as soon as the High Commission suggests that it's safe to do so.
Yes. Absolutely.
And you've been reading about some tsunami facts.
Tsunami facts, they can travel at 500 miles an hour, which is why it's managed to get from New Zealand to here in 3 or 4 hours rather than the 3 or 4 weeks that it would take us to get there. They're generally pretty low by the time they're out here, so looking at 1 to 3 metres, but they're travelling fast. As soon as they start hitting shallow waters, they start slowing down, which is when they start getting bigger. They can travel a long distance into land, probably as far as 300 metres, and it's been known that they've destroyed whole beaches because the water gets sucked out, causes loads of turbulence before the wave lands back in, and that's been known to take whole beaches away with it, which is why we're out here. Nowhere near that beach over there.
Yeah, we're no longer anchored in 4 metres off a beach with a constricted entrance.
Nope.
And loads of rocks and other boats around us. And a big old harbour wall.
Yeah,
Better to be out here just in case, eh?
it's nice. So we
Alright.
get some hot water for a shower.
And yeah, that's more important personally, I think. Right now, well, no, that's past anyway. I need hot water for a shower and we've put the engine on. Woo!
Woof, it's good work, baby.
Good time. over there is the safety boat.
It's RNLI, yeah.
RNLI, effectively.
Yeah.
It's got a blue flashy light on.
It has a blue flashlight, and the man at the helm, it's got a high-vis jacket.
Oh,
And there's someone on the front with a blue shirt, so they're clearly
Whoa.
official.
official stuff.
Excellent. Now look at this, 3 boats in the place. Where are we going to go?
Come on, Sam. You're supposed to be anchoring and you're drinking tea.
Drinking my tea. This is more important than anchoring.
What's wrong with you?
Now, how many boats were there out there?
Film landscape.
I am.
All of them. There
All.
was nothing left in here. I think there was one.
Oh, have these guys just come and anchored as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
All the fishing boats. If you look
They
over
all- I
there,
know
all the
they all
fishing
left,
boats
yeah.
left, apart from the big red one. Everybody's gone out. There was nobody left.
All right, I've
There was
finished
some
my
very
tea now. We can
confusing.
anchor.
I'd just like to say, there was some very there was some very confused people, French people, on the radio on the VHF.
Because
saying,
everyone's left.
Where's everybody gone? Didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
There's nobody here. I'd go and ask somebody on the boats, but there aren't any people who say.
Very cool.
Lovely.
Right,
So
should
we didn't die, basically.
We didn't die, babes. We didn't die. Should we anchor?
Yes, let's.
All right, let's anchor, man. So cheers then.
Oh. Cheers, baby.
Just a quick beer.
Just, yeah.
Celebrate
Survivors.
surviving a tsunami alarmy.
Still being alive.
You all right, Evan?
Yeah.
Where is he? Talk to me.
What?
Huh?
We're not dead.
Aren't we?
Oh,
We're very much alive.
So who else is in here?
Oh, well.
None of them will have their AAS on, surely.
Well, loads of people. So Hiva Rescue is just pottering in over there. Unavoc, don't know who they are. Silva are coming in. They were towing single malt. Jean L'Envers, he's coming in also. Wallace are already here. And then good old 244630116. They're still 4.3 miles away, but they're heading in.
Excellent.
Excellent. Well done, everybody.
All back to normal
Yeah.
as much as we can.
Well, that picks up quick, that naughty tape.
So it turns out this is quite a good sport, actually.
Bloody right, this is excellent. I like the look of that naughty tech. It jumped straight up to whatever speed it's doing now.
Brilliant.
This lagoon's done a brilliant job of
And
dropping
yeah.
single malt off
So
onto
single,
that buoy.
single malt has no engine and had to get towed out by the big lagoon, and they've now managed, with the help of some locals. Oh, they're the what's
They are in
that
a lie.
called? They're on the lie. They've helped them onto a mooring ball there.
That was a smooth
I suspect
operation.
not permanently, because that's where the supply ship comes. We're just going to plough straight through them. But well done, guys. Really, really good. And then over here, we've got some French bloke in the middle who appears to be shouting at people, telling them where to anchor. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it appears to be. And this bloke here behind us, I think this is the second time he's anchored, because he was told he was too close to the other French boat.
How ironic is that?
I know.
Never
Yeah,
happens.
cool.
It's beautiful.
It's, and we're just gonna, we've kind of just anchored pretty much where we were before. We're just sitting around watching everybody else anchor around us.
This is our best spot. We should stay here tomorrow. I like it. We should stay here till the Tapura 9 comes in, just because we can, because we're behind the marks.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, that'd be some good video footage.
Yeah.
These buggers, however, should we just chuck a line out and put some fenders down? Would that be easier?
No, fine. They're not close. Look, we're miles away.
You can tell she's not wearing pants.
Guys, I can't film it now. I can't see you. What is wrong with you? Silver, we're gonna go there.
Yeah. And luckily he is, because he wasn't this morning.
Was he not?
Oh no.
No. See, I never noticed these things.
It's difficult not to. It was an uncomfortable 5 minutes while I was trying to fix the generator down the stern.
Oh dear.
And his wife doesn't own any clothes.
Did she not?
She owns a selection of bikinis.
Oh, okay. Good.
Excellent. It's all good. I like it here. We should stay.
I'll get another beer.
Toast, I'm on it.
So,
Yes, my
Des.
darling. Yes, baby.
explain where we are.
We are up at the RNLI station in Hiva. We've turned up for the weekly barbecue, which supports the RNLI, or the equivalent of the RNLI here. Unfortunately, the weekly barbecue was yesterday, because today turns out to be Thursday, not Wednesday.
You told me it was Wednesday.
I didn't tell you it was Wednesday at all. I didn't say that. You said.
You did, I asked.
When?
I said, is it Wednesday? And you said, yes, it's Wednesday.
I don't believe that.
You did.
I think you said we could go to the barbecue tonight, and I said that's a really good idea. Why don't we do that? We can leave the kids on the boat. They can have the food that you prepared earlier, and then we'll come up for a little burger and a couple of beers and a chat with some grown-ups. And we said, brilliant, let's do that. So here we are. Tragically, there's only us here and the bloody roaches.
Oh, there's a lot of roaches.
The floor is alive with roaches. But it's lovely. The sky's clearing, so we might be able to see some stars shortly.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and the kids have got a bit of space and they'll have done the washing up by the time we get back.
So we cooked. I cooked a sausage casserole today, and it turns out that those merguez sausages that you get over here, I think they're French.
Yes, they are.
When you put them in a casserole, they look like fingers. So the kids have had finger casserole, and we have raw burgers and frozen baps.
Frozen maps.
While sitting covered in cockroaches, drinking a beer. Anyway,
beer.
cheers.
Cheers, my darling. Love you.
You can't see that, but
Junk.
cheers.